Hello everyone, welcome back to the workshop. A few months ago I purchased this 8-inch Irimo adjustable spanner from the car boot sale. I believe it cost me 50 pence actually, so it's not a great deal. As you can see, it's got a few rust spots on it. Looks like somebody's held it in a vice just here for some reason or another. Rust on this side of it. It's got 1993 here. What looks like the government arrow mark just there, and a number here and JG, JC, JG, don't know what that's all about. So I'm thinking this is probably a government issue at some point or another. And we have a label here that I want to get rid of because that probably had the tool number on it. As you can see, it's been sort of damaged there a little bit, so I want to get that off as well. But the thing with this particular spanner is the jaw is seized here. I mean, it does run, you can see the little roller does run a little bit here, but the only way to get it to work is to actually pinch it, and you can hear how dry this thing is. That's the only way to get it to work. It will actually open easily enough until we get to about here somewhere, then it starts to stiffen up and you've got to help it along the way a bit again. And that is because the drive screw up here is absolutely filthy inside. I'm not sure how well you can see that, but the thread at this end is absolutely filthy and horrible, and that's what's stopping it from working. As I say, I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'll try and get you a photograph up just here so you can see it a bit better. But what we've got to do is clean that up, and also get rid of the rust all over the rest of it. You can't take these apart because it's like burred over just here, peened over just there, so you can't take this apart very easily at all. I'm not going to bother trying to get all that apart, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get this sticker off of here for a start, and then we'll stick it in a bath of vinegar to get the rust off of it, and clean up the drive screw in there as well. Right, as you can see, there's a bunch of rust under there as well, look. So get it in the bath then. Okay, let's get it into the bath then. There we go. And we've got some pre-loved white vinegar here. Get the lid off of that and pour it in, see if we've got enough to cover it. Yes, we have. Good, so we'll leave that overnight and see what happens. Okay, so it's overnight later. And here is the Irimo 8-inch. It's fetched a lot of the crap and the rust off of it by the looks of it. I have been in here overnight and given it a wire brush down every now and again, but what's left on here, what rust is left on here, as we can well, you might be able to see it from over there, but it's turned it black. Let's just get rid of all this like that the way, and then we'll have a close look at it, guys. Okay, so here it is. I've given it a rinse in some warm water just to get rid of the vinegar. As you can see, it's a lot cleaner, looks a lot nicer. We've got a little black going on around here. A few places of rust just here as well. Flip him over and have a look. And you can see somebody's actually tried to remove something here with an engraver or scratching it. That's where the red label was, and I think that was probably hiding a tool number of one description or another. As you can see, it's 1993, etc, blah blah blah. So it does need a bit of a wire brushing over. So how does it run now? Right, so it's gone halfway closed. What about opening it up? It's very, very rough, as you can probably hear. Right, that's fully open. Now if you remember, when we first got hold of this thing from the boot sale for 50 pence, it wasn't running at all. Look at that. Sorted. That's all it needed. I think the threads are a bit filthy in here though. I might have to get something fairly pointy in there and get the crap out of it, but we'll give that a go. A little screwdriver here might do it. Hopefully. Start at the top then. Just follow the dynamic jaw down with it. It should fetch all the rubbish out. Yes, it's fetched something out of it, that's for sure. Let's get a bit of tissue on the end of the screwdriver here. Okay. Yes. Fair amount of crap come out on that, look. Cool. Alrighty, so it's gradually getting a lot better here. I think what I'll get some is we'll get some spray lubricant in there, some water penetrating, water dispersant or oil in here, and we'll give it a go again. Alrighty. God blimey, that stuff stinks as well, doesn't it? Right. That feels a lot better already, guys. Yuck. Okay, so I might very well have overdone that a little bit because it's coming out all over the place now, but perhaps better that than nothing at all. It feels a lot smoother already, guys. Look at that. That's better, isn't it? All the way open. Now, if you remember this, it was hanging up quite nicely here. Look at that. Perfect. Just getting oil coming out all over the place now. Oh yeah. Fetching that off nicely. Yeah, it's cleaning that off too. That's good. We just hit it with some metal polish here, auto chrome, Solvol auto chrome here. See what we can do with it. It's fetching some more crap off. Look, guys. Okay then, so here it is, all nicely polished and cleaned up. Looks a lot nicer, doesn't it? As I say, I still think it's out of 1993, and it was government issue. Probably this is a government number. We had, I think, some form of a tool number engraved in here. Took the sticker off, and it's been scratched away. The number's been scratched away there. A lot better. It's a lot smoother. What about going back up again? It's a little gritty just about there, but then it smooths out a little bit. So yes, we've certainly improved that. That's not bad for 50 pence, I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, so how well does it work? I've got an M12 nylock here, because it won't fit in the monstrous great M24 nylock. It's too small for that one. Let's give it a go. Okay, get him on there, right in. Yeah, runs that quite nicely. Back off again. Okay, let's give this M10 a go, because I can tighten this one up good and proper. Get it on there. There we go. Right in, give it some torque. And there we go, look at that. Nice. God, blimey, yeah. So the good old Irimo 8-inch still works a treat then. Okay then, another fantastic bargain from the flea market or car boot sale. 50 pence, not bad at all. I'm really pleased with this. Yes, this is definitely going into my toolbox, guys. Definitely. If you're interested, guys, they still make these under the heavy duty section at the Irimo spanner website. I'll put you a link down below so you can go and check the Irimo website out. Hope you enjoyed the review, and I hope you'll come back again in the very near future. Don't forget to check out my Instagram feed for all the new tools I get in, because they always go on there first before you see them here on the YouTube channel. So yeah, I hope you look forward to seeing what else I've got. I've got some more tools coming in this week, a couple of pliers. So keep an eye on Instagram for those little fellas then. Alright then, guys, hope you enjoyed the this little renovation of this very interesting little spanner. I quite like these little Irimos because of the different operating mechanism. And there we go, into my toolbox it goes, and that's where it's going to be living. So yeah, I'll be off to the car boot sale again fairly shortly, see what else I can find. But the last 3 weeks it's been raining every single Sunday, so I haven't been able to go, which I'm very disappointed about, I can tell you. But yeah, what I might have to do one of these days, guys, is actually give you a tour of my toolbox so you can see what I've got, what my collection of tools is like. I do have more than this toolbox here. This isn't the only toolbox I have. I've got a little small one, and this is also chocka, full of tools of all descriptions and sizes. So yeah, I've got several more as well, and that'll be these fellows here as well. These also got some tools in them too. So I think one of these days I'll have to give you a tour of all my tools, all this lot here as well. Alrighty guys, well thanks for popping over. Thanks for taking a look at this little Irimo spanner here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll hope you'll pop back again in the very near future then. Alright then guys, thanks for watching, thanks for popping over, and I will catch you laters.
Ruff, ruff.